Hi everyone, Jeff Lee here, Program Manager of TMASF Connects. I am joined by Rick Laubscher, President and CEO of Market Street Railway. Thank you for taking the time to talk with us today.
Sure.
Market Street Railway is a nonprofit preserving historic transit. That's our streetcars and cable cars right here in San Francisco. Rick, can you tell us a little bit more about yourself and Market Street Railway?
Well, I don't like talking about myself, but I'll mention that I am a fourth generation San Franciscan. And I grew up in a small business family on Market Street. We had a delicatessen where the Four Seasons Hotel is now. And as a kid, I would watch the streetcars go by on Market Street. And in my very young years, they were big, heavy boxcar-like cars, and they rumbled, and they were very impressive. And then when I was also small, my mother took me downtown to see the circus at the Civic Auditorium from West Portal, and we rumbled through the Twin Peaks Tunnel. And I don't remember anything about the circus, but I remember that streetcar ride even today. These were wonderful machines to a kid like me. Uh, During that period, they transitioned to these sleek, modern Art Deco streamlined streetcars called PCC cars, and those cars ran on Market Street for, what, 30, 40 years before the subway opened under Market with BART, and Muni had its own level, as people know now. And they were getting new streetcars for that, and they were going to tear out the tracks on Market Street. Well, at that time, I was working for Bechtel, the big engineering construction company, which had helped build BART. And I was handling a lot of their civic engagement things for them. And I was chair of the Chamber's Transportation Committee at that time. And they said that, I talked to the committee and I said, they've still got the tracks there. And Muni has a few of its older streetcars still left, but not running. And I know museums where we could get some more. So let's see if we can put this together for a summer event in 1983 that coincided with the tearing down of the cable car system right down to the dirt and its complete replacement, a project that was led by Mayor Dianne Feinstein. Mayor Feinstein embraced the idea of using these antique streetcars on Market Street as a substitute attraction for the cable cars. And that turned out to be a hugely successful event, especially loved by the Castro district and by merchants on Market Street as well, who had lost a lot of sizzle on Market Street because it had been torn up for BART construction for so long. So that's a long way of saying this was a one-year experiment, proof of concept. It turned out to be a huge success. Mayor Feinstein embraced it, and we ended up with a permanent F line thanks to a sales tax that the voters approved. And that opened in 1995 and then extended to Fisherman's Wharf in the year 2000.
Thank you for that wonderful introduction, Rick. Next time, we'll be talking about Market Street Railway in its entirety.